Hey, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, J. King Hefner and the beautiful Ice in the Moon, and we coming back again, man, with a hell of a topic. And the name of that topic is Remember Her Love. Remember Her Love. And what do we mean by that? Well, man, I can't lie, this topic came up a long time ago, man, some months ago, honestly, with a good guy. And I wonder if he's still watching this show. I'm not going to even bring his name up. But a good guy. And when I came into the dog game, he actually gave me a lot of good tips on the dog game. But we did sort of come into an impasse on one thing. We were talking, and he was advising me not to get a lot of clothes for my girls. He was just like, man, you know, I started off getting a lot of clothes, and now I have so many clothes, and I don't use any of them. He said, I used to take photos of my girls all the time, upload them on the internet. He said, but you know, after a while I stopped doing that. He said, now I don't even use any of those clothes. And you know, he said, you just need to stop buying clothes. And I was just telling him, man, no, the thing is, man, it's a good thing that you got out of those clothes. It's not a problem that you have a lot of clothes. The problem is you stopped using them. That's the problem. That's the big problem, that you stopped using them. And when I say remember your love, I'm not trying to say my friend doesn't love his dog. But man, these dogs, man, they're like a human relationship. You have to keep the love fresh. And like he said, when he first got the dog, man, he was putting her on the internet and showing her off and putting her in different clothes. And believe it or not, man, that type of stuff takes a lot of energy. Man, just moving these dogs around in one position takes a lot of energy. So I understand what he means about him getting fatigued, especially if he's not some sort of a professional photographer. You know, you rarely see me have the girls in any type of crazy position because I'm not a professional photographer. You know, I hope to learn more, but that stuff is hard. It is hard. So, with all that said, I understand if you get fatigued of that, but the thing is, even with my girls, I don't change their clothes every day. Like I said, man, that's the beautiful part about the dogs. You don't have to change them every day. But just by them being my girls, you know, I want to switch it up every now and then. And then, you know, look, they women. You know, they don't want to be in the same thing all the time. So, whether I'm filming or not, I'm going to make an effort every so often to go ahead and change their clothes. And so, even with my friend and with you guys out there, I tell you, hey man, it's not about you doing it for Facebook. It's not about you being a dog photographer. And it's not about you changing her clothes every single day. But what it is about is you treating her like your girl, like I mentioned in a video a couple of videos ago. It's about you really putting your mind inside of her mind and saying, hey, does she want to have the same thing on forever? Or does she want to be naked forever? And you know the answer is more than likely no. The woman wants to change. And so remember your love. Remember the spark that she gave you when she entered that door. Remember the spark that she gave you when you were motivated to make all the Instagram posts or the Facebook posts. You don't have to do that anymore. But guess what? Those clothes ain't a waste. Your girl wants to change. So put the effort in. And that's what I was sort of trying to remind him of, man. You know, you got to put that effort in to keep your relationship fresh. Honestly, you know, a friend of mine, he mentioned about my last video. He was like, man, I hate that, you know, I can't have my girl out. And I understand that, man. When I'm doing these videos, I understand everybody's situation isn't the same. So definitely apply to your own situation. But if you got the freedoms of movement, the freedom to have your girl out, then please feel free to try some of the things that I've discussed. But back with this subject, man, I can't lie, he ended up having to go across town, and he had his girl put up for a long time. But when he got to the destination, man, he had some special things he had to take care of, so the girl had to stay put up at the place he was at. And man, I can't lie, man, I was putting myself in his situation. I was just like, man, you know, even in the situation I am in now, man, the way I love these girls, if I had to go take care of some special assignment, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to try to find some arrangement to where I'm living with my girl out. Because it's gonna be hard for me to go even do a special assignment and have my girl somewhere put up, you know, locked up in a case somewhere for months. It's just, I can't even see that happening right now. Because you know why? I remember her love, and I remember all their love. And going forward, man, it's like a human relationship. You always have to remind yourself of what these girls mean to you and what they do for you. And I understand, man, especially in the older generation of dog owners, some of these dog owners, man, really just didn't connect with their dogs in the way that I'm describing right now. And more importantly, some people just don't even want to connect with their fantasies or with their imagination in the way that I explain. And there's nothing wrong with that. But let me tell you, when you connect with your fantasies and when you connect with your imaginations and when you give these girls real attributes and when you really empathize with them, put yourselves in their shoes and wonder how I would want to be treated, man, it makes them come alive in a whole nother way. And you know, like I said, I just don't see my girls as things. It's something that I can just literally put away for months at a time. I just can't see that now. And you know, anybody that I'm coming to help, anybody that I'm coming to be with, I truly mean this. I don't really care who they are. You gotta understand, man, when you're calling me, these girls are a part of my life. They're a part of my life. And I'm not downing you if you're not in a position to do that yet. But it is the frame of mind I'm in, and I promise you, bro, and I promise you, ladies, whoever looking, that's how you get the most out of these girls from a therapeutic standpoint, man. Really giving them a personality, really giving them a presence, really treating them like you would want to be treated, and you would want to treat your mate in a functional relationship. So with all that said, man, don't forget the little things, and don't worry about the show. Even when you get tired of Facebook, even when you get tired of Instagram, even when you get tired of posting on these sites, still change your girl every few days, every couple of days. You know, still getting to brushing her hair, making her look pretty, doing all the little things. Like you say, we understand they don't get musty and funky, so you ain't got to do it every day. We understand that. But switch it up for them. You got a closet full, guess what? Switch it up for them, baby. Let them look sexy for you. Let them look sexy for the world. So with all that said, it's your boy, J-Dog King Hefner, and the beautiful Asamoon. Please hit those subscriptions and notifications. But for right now, we are out.